What is good, YouTube? Thank you for coming back to the channel. We have a couple of things to go over today for WWE 2K23. For all things wrestling and 2K23, you're already in the right place. Feel free to subscribe. We're going to be talking about the roster leaking potentially, most of it. We're going to be talking about screenshots that have come out and some overall ratings that have been released for some WWE superstars as well. I figured we would start with the screenshot leaks. Now, if you look at one, this is relatively old. However, I figured it was notable in mentioning the War Game screenshot between Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. If you look at the shirts on the bottom left, you'll notice that there's one for Liv Morgan and Peaches, which is another one for Mandy Rose. So obviously those two characters are going to be confirmed in the game. To the left, you'll see that it says Messiah and it shows the Seth Rollins logo. Above them, you are going to see Big E. To the left of that, you will also see the Usos. If there's any other shirts that you can point out, let me know. I also see Know Your Role model, which is Bailey. She's going to be confirmed in the game as well. Pride Fighter. We can see that shirt as well there. There's quite a few shirts in the audience for the most part. Stun the World. Kevin Owens will most likely, well, not most likely, he will be in the game because they have his shirt there. There's numerous other shirts in this specific screenshot alone. So from this one screenshot, we really got a lot of information about what we could be seeing here. Now, if we take a look at another screenshot here, we are going to see Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. Now, this screenshot in particular looks incredible. They did the models really well. The renders on Bianca and Rhea look really, really well. I'm thinking when I tell you guys later on in the video, you're going to be shocked. But Bianca Belair is not the one with the highest rating, which is incredibly interesting because she's been the champion. And I feel like they usually, the way I thought the way 2K did their character stuff was based off of accomplishments. I could be wrong on that. We have, of course, the John Cena, the Never Give Up attire screenshot there as well, which is pretty standard. We have our Tribal Chief leaked from 2K23. Now, this picture, the resolution is not that great. I don't understand why we couldn't just find something a little clearer. I was trying, I swear. We also have the almighty Bobby Lashley. Now, Bobby Lashley looks incredible. I think him being in the game is going to be pretty sweet as well. I want to assume they'll give him at least a 90 rating. Guess we'll have to wait and see how that goes. And then, of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin. The man looks great in this render here, man. Can't wait to use him in the game. Good to know that he's going to be in the game as well. One other screenshot I have here, which is, again, completely irrelevant to this video, but this is a screenshot from 2K19. And in 2K19, the mod community is pretty strong. What I'd like to see is, as you see in the screenshot here, is double championships being held by one superstar, specifically my own, when I make mine on my Rise. Which, by the way, speaking of game modes, we're going to be doing some leaked screenshots and potential matches for the showcase mode of John Cena in another video, so make sure you stick around for that. But I would really love to see a way where he holds up both belts, comes out with both, is recognized as double champ. I think that would be pretty fantastic. Not just Roman Reigns, but the roster realistically. I think that would be awesome. Now let's continue with the character ratings portion of the video. In an insider gaming article-esque type of thing, on Saturday morning, 2K Sports WWE held a special invite-only event. Now, sparking some of the ratings. It's going to be very interesting here, but Roman Reigns was the highest rated superstar at 99. Oh my god. Okay, and then coming in right behind him was Brock Lesnar at number 97, which is insane. 99? Did we not have anybody higher than that except for like that, like silver gold AJ Styles, I think it was from like 2K, I want to say 19 or 20? And then, of course, as far as the females go, which again, I said it wasn't Bianca Belair, shockingly enough, it is Becky Lynch once again. Now, it makes sense for Becky Lynch, right? But I thought this time around, maybe, you know, I can't remember exactly the time in which they take the ratings into consideration, but Bianca's been champion since WrestleMania of last year. So I assumed, you know, that they would have that on there. Although they did not give Becky Lynch a specific rating, we can confirm that she is the highest rated woman in the game. We also got some comments on War Games, with the match being playable during the event. And for those who were there, it was said that the match looked good in the game for the limited time that they had it. People also were able to experience the new optional pinning system, which is nice to see that there's a new pinning system. I always like that. For those spoken to before this event, it's something that was described as divisive. More on the WWE 2K23 event will come after the embargo lifts for those in attendance on February 1st. This year's game features the debut of the aforementioned War Games match, along with new features and improvements to modes like My Rise, My Faction, My GM, and Universe mode. YouTuber Burn It Down confirmed that he was sent this anonymous listing, and it'll have the following characters listed left to right. I'm not going to read all of them just because it is way too much work, but I will leave the screenshots up here. You guys can go and look at them. But most notably, Blutista, Alexa Bliss, Aaliyah, Asuka, Ashante the Adonis, so Hit Row's going to be in the game. Bad Bunny, again, pre-order bonus, which, again, Braun Breaker. A lot of these people that are in this list, I feel like make a great amount of sense. Candice LeRae, so they were able to get her in there. Carmelo Hayes is going to be in the game, which is great. Finn Balor, the Demon Finn Balor, Giovanni Vinci, Dexter Loomis, Cora Jade. So it looks like they have a lot of people on here that are essentially going to be from NXT and just newer people that were brought back by Triple H in general. LA Knight, yeah. Logan Paul making a comeback here. Cena, Gargano, Indy Hartwell, Hulk Hogan, Gunther, Carl Anderson. So the OC is going to be in there. Luke Gallows, Massey. So they do have the maximum male models, which makes sense. Montez Ford, The Miz, Roxanne Perez is an interesting one. I wasn't expecting them to have all these people immediately. And I don't know, again, can't confirm. All it said was that this was the list that he was sent. So we have to wait and see how it goes. But it kind of makes sense since a lot of these characters were shown in shirts on screenshots. If you guys have any person you would like to be added to the game that wasn't on the screenshots shown, comment it down below, man. And as always, thank you for watching. We have one more screenshot here with another potential character list, and it lists from top to bottom. Quite a few characters missing on this one though, but it does have Brock Lesnar, OVW, which is the one you get from the Icon Edition, the Leviathan Batista, regular Batista, OVW, Randy Orton, Prototype John Cena again, Leviathan, OVW, NWO, or sorry, Leviathan, OVW, Prototype, and OVW Orton. All those OVW characters, Leviathan, Prototype, you get those with the Icon Edition alongside the WrestleMania 22 stage. They're going to have Triple H, Tommaso Ciampa, Ronda Rousey, Shawn Michaels, etc., etc., etc. Again, thank you for watching. Have a fantastic day. Peace.